For as long as there have been police officers, their actions have at times sparked controversy. Now there is a way to know exactly what a cop does or does not do. The question is, do police departments want to make use of the technology, and does that technology necessarily lead to better police work? Action News reporter Dan Cuellar has the story.
They are called on-officer cams. This one was introduced just last week by Taser International, the same company that makes stun guns. It can be worn by an officer on his sunglasses or on his lapel, and they can record up to 6 hours of video and audio. The company says they serve as an independent witness when an officer goes out on a call.
The agencies that are using it activate it on every call that they go on, because you never know when you're going to get a complaint that an officer, used a racial slur or insulted somebody.
Hey, stop. Drop that knife.
In Burnsville, Minnesota last week, a suicidal man entered the police station with a knife. The entire incident was captured on the officer's camera as another officer suddenly opens a door,
Drop the knife.
and shoots the man with a taser.
No.
The situation was over. The officers commended on how they handled it.
Put your gun down. Put it down. Put it down right now.
In Fort Smith, Arkansas, an officer wearing the camera shot and killed a suspect who refused to drop his gun after being told as many as 10 times to do so.
Put the gun down.
The officer was cleared of any wrongdoing. The officer, who wasn't sure about the cameras at first, says the footage helped him make peace with what happened.
It's made it easier for me to get along with it, to move on with it, as far as personally dealing with it.
But with a growing number of agencies using the on-officer cameras, we got different views on whether they were a good idea for Philadelphia police.
I'm not opposed to it, but before we implemented something like that, I'd want to make sure that there were adequate safeguards to make sure that there was no improper use of it.
FOP President John McNesby worries the cameras could cause officers to second-guess themselves.
If they stop to think about what they're wearing on their collar, they could get killed or they could be seriously injured. We don't want that.
But an attorney who's represented cops in court says the cameras could end all doubt about what happened in the field.
The defendants will not be able to lie.
The cameras have been known to cut both ways. Some officers using the cameras in other jurisdictions have been fired after footage showed them using excessive force. I'm Dan Cuellar, Channel 6 Action News.